Sayori and Christmas Adventure is a Doki Doki Literature Club fan mod that is not affiliated with Team Salvato. It is designed to be played only after the official game has been completed and contains spoilers for the official game. Game files for Doki Doki Literature Club are required to play this mod and can be downloaded for free at that place. By playing Sayori and Christmas Adventure, you agree that you have completed Doki Literature Club and accept any spoilers contained within. Also, not to be confused with regular Christmas Adventure. This is specifically the one with Sayori in it. Which the other one did have Sayori in it, but this one's specific, okay? So, it's Hallie, and welcome to Sayori and Christmas Adventure. Treacherous Surprishu mod. I don't know if I said that right. They generally do short, silly mods, so I'm kind of expecting a short, silly mod experience. But we're gonna get into it. It's not seasonal by any stretch at the time I'm posting this, but I don't care. My queue does not wait for holidays. It was early morning as Sayori woke up. Sayori looks out of her window and smiles as she sees the streets covered in snow. She looks on her phone and sees a message by Natsuki.
Natsuki, hey Sayori, I would like to confess my feelings to you today. I hope it will go well. Can you give me some advice? I don't want to mess up.
Sayori smiles as she sees that.
Well, I would say you got it your best self. Be the lovable Natsuki. Be the cute Natsuki that we all love.
She's excited to see Natsuki happy, and she is sure that they will make a lovely couple. She knows that today is the day she will get presents for all of her friends. She's excited. She can barely wait. Who on earth?
Good morning, Mom and Dad.
Good morning. It is rare to see you up this early.
Yes, it is because I want to get gifts for my friends today.
This sounds exactly like the Sayori I love. Eat your breakfast and then we can give you all the money you need.
Of course, Mom!
Luna, Sayori's mother, goes to the fridge and prepares a plate with a banana cut in small slices and a cookie. She puts the plate on the table so that Sayori can eat her breakfast.
Thank you, Mom!
Sayori sits down in front of the table and begins to eat in front of stewards. She first eats the banana and then the cookie.
Good girl, that should be enough.
Luna hands Sayori a good amount of money.
I am sure you can find great presents. I have to go to work. Bye.
Sayori kisses her mother on the cheek.
Goodbye!
Do you already have some ideas for what to gift to your friends?
Not really. I plan to go to the bookstore since it would probably be fit for my literature club pals.
That sounds lovely. I'm sure you can find some nice presents for your clubmates.
Thank you. I won't disappoint. Another band disappoint.
I know you will do great. Sayori goes into the snowing street and she can feel the snow landing on her skin. It is cold, but cold in a very dry and actually comfortable way. Sayori smiles as a single piece of snow lands on her nose.
Hello, Sayori. How do you find this winter morning?
I find it sweet. I want to buy presents for my friends today.
Do you plan on buying me a present?
Sayori was caught off guard by her being unsure of that question. One side of her mind simply would say yes, while another asks why she would say yes.
I am sorry if the question caught you off guard. Or off guard. You don't need to answer my question, just surprise me.
Thank you. I plan to go to the bookstore. Maybe I can find a book about spiders for you.
That sounds lovely, but feel free to pick something else to surprise me.
I will try my best to find something great for you.
Thanks, I will go to get a present for Hibari.
Okay, now we have another girl to give a present. I am sure they will love whatever I find. But I never invited Amy to my house. Why does she think I am her friend? Don't think about it. It is a compliment to be called a friend. Just return the compliment and go buy her a book.
Also, friendship isn't defined by people inviting them to others' houses. Sayori arrives in the bookstore and looks for books there. As she looks around, there are all kinds of books. It is hard to get orientated when you have so many choices. Orientated isn't a word. She notices a girl who seems to work there.
Excuse me, can you help me?
I can. What's the matter?
I am looking to buy Christmas presents for my friends. I could use some recommendations as I am not sure which books to pick.
Well, what kind of books do your friends like?
Well, there is Yuri, who likes complex horror novels, Natsuki, who likes fast-paced manga, Amy, who likes insects and especially spiders, which are not actually insects. What kind of literature does Monica like? Come on, Sayori, this can't be that hard. She is your friend, Sayori. You can do better than that. And there is Monica, not capitalized, who really enjoys reading abstract poetry.
I am sure I can work with that. Recently, there has been this new manga release called Birthday Adventure. It is a 3-volume miniseries that focuses on being a comedic adventure.
That sounds good.
Regarding Yuri, has she read a book named Eye of Markov?
A book named Portrait of Markov is one of her favorite books of all time. But I don't think she read a book named Eye of Markov.
That should that should not matter, since those two books are different. Even if they share some aspects, most of the similarities are only superficial.
It sounds like I am going to take that book as well.
I am glad I can be such a good help. Sadly, I am no expert with insect-related books, but you can take a look in the non-fiction section. And regarding Monica, I think poems are best if they are presented. You can go to the library and look for a poem to learn and perform there. Oh, the library, sorry.
That poem idea is a really great idea. Why didn't I think of that?
I am glad to be able to help. Do you want to buy the other books now?
Yes, I want to buy my gifts for Yuri and Natsuki.
Then let me get the books you want to buy.
Mia returns with a book and a set of 3 manga is.
Here are your books.
Sayori pays for the books and puts them in her bag.
Goodbye, thanks a lot.
Goodbye. If you ever need another book, I'm open to help you again.
Sayori heads to the library to find poetry she thinks Monica will enjoy. Sayori walks into the section for books about poetry. She notices another girl looking around. Sayori walks up to the shelf looking for books that could include a nice poem.
Welcome. What kind of poems are you looking for?
I look for abstract poems my club president could enjoy. I want to perform a poem for her as a Christmas present.
That sounds fun. There are so many poems that would be wonderful to perform. But I think it would be best if you write a poem just for her.
I did not write poems ever since the festival. She would notice me being out of touch.
Well, I still would think that asking your heart would result in a great poem, a great and personal poem. Just enter your heart and enter your internal pavilion.
What is the internal pavilion?
It is what I call my thinking place. I just close my eyes and find what I want to write.
That sounds nice. I am sure I can find something to write about it by looking to my heart.
Great. I am glad I could help you. Give your club president what she deserves in your eyes.
Thanks, I will get to it now. Thanks. What is your name?
My name is Wendy. What is yours?
I am Sayori. I once had a pet with the same name. Thank you for your help, Wendy.
So this is canonically after Viva Viva Literature Club. Sayori sits down and closes her eyes. The only sound she can hear is Wendy looking through the books. This makes her think about Yuri.
Who am I to you?
You are my friend who made me feel comfortable in the club.
Why are you my friend?
Because you were kind to me.
But I am kind to everyone. What makes our bond special?
We are both in the literature club. Without you, Monica would have given up creating the club.
I would not have given up on the literature club without Sayori. I would be a horrible club president if I did. You are completely right, Monica.
She is not right. You are important to the club. You don't need to be our friend to be important to the club.
Ah!
Sayori screams like she just woke up from a nightmare.
What is the matter, Sayori?
I am merely a tool. I don't deserve friends.
Oh, I don't know enough about your social life to give you detailed advice. But you can tell me all you want and I can try to help you.
Sayori smiles as she hears Wendy's words.
But I don't really need the help. I mean, I want to respect my place as a social tool in this world.
Oh, come on, Sayori.
I don't need a motive to help you.
That reminds me of myself. I also help just to help. But that is why I'm a tool. I help without thinking.
Because not everyone is like that. Everyone thinks you are their friend. Their friend. Embrace that.
But I feel like most people take me for granted. Like, I am so easy to befriend that my friendship is worthless. So many jerks hurt me without even caring, seeing me as a gullible and naive tool to abuse.
I have also been tricked sometimes. But jerks are sadly part of society. But in return, you may find some lonely diamonds in the rough. I met a boy named Tristan. He was very lonely. He turned out to be a great friend, and I gave him optimism. It came so far that he even got into more friend circles because of said optimism.
That reminds me of Natsuki. I put with Natsuki in the literature club, and she will confess her love to Yuri today.
Sounds great. Sounds like Natsuki is your friend.
I am actually not sure she's my friend, but at the end of the day, seeing people happy makes me happy.
I am sure she is your friend. I never met Natsuki, but I am sure she will always like you, or for how you helped you.
Wait. She will always like it for how you helped you. Okay.
Similar to how Tristan has a soft spot for me.
Thank you for your encouraging words. I am happy to know that I have at least one true friend.
No problem. These current emotions could be the basis for a great poem for Monica.
Sounds great. Let me try to enter the internal pavilion again.
May I just say, Sayori falling out of touch with writing poetry seems like way out of character. Sayori sits down and closes her eyes. The only sound she can hear is Wendy turning pages in a book. This makes her think of Monica.
I want to thank you for making Natsuki and Yuri a couple. You are such a peace bringer. You even gave someone like Hallie kindness.
Sayori then thinks of Hallie. There he is.
I am sorry I did not think of you yet.
Hallie looks at Sayori with an annoyed look. You baka. Funny that Natsuki never called you that.
That is because Natsuki is my friend. You are just some neat.
A neat you, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica love.
Why do I love you?
I don't know, do you?
I don't. Love is a complex matter. If your heart loves Hallie, just accept it as the truth. But I don't want to love him.
Sayori wakes up with a sad look.
What is the matter, Sayori?
I'm in love with a jerk.
Oh, tell me more.
I have a childhood friend named Hallie. He was a very lonely NEET, and I took pity on him and brought him to my literature club. He was a bit unsocial, and I hope he could become nicer and less lonely.
Sounds good so far. I am sure you gave Hallie a better social life because of it.
He truly loves the literature club, but it gave the club a romantic aspect. I think the entire club loves him, even though he is still the same old jerk.
Oh, I think I understand. It sucks how the world rewards jerks.
It is really unfortunate. I am part of the problem.
But becoming aware of the problem is the first step to deal with it. Like, maybe you will stop loving Hallie now that you are aware of why he is not worth your love.
I don't think that this is how love works, but I would like to believe that.
I would also like to believe it. Maybe you can talk to Hallie and then sort it out directly.
Sounds good, but I want to write the poem for Monica first.
Makes sense.
Sayori begins to write a poem for Monica. One written poem later. By then, Wendy has left the library, but she has left a little note with her phone number for Sayori.
Let's contact Hallie now.
As Sayori opens her phone, she sees a message from Natsuki.
Yuri rejected me. She loves Hallie more than me. Can I come to your house? I want to have someone to talk to right now. Of course.
Sayori then begins to head to her home for Natsuki. Oh no, Yuri rejected her.
I am here now, Natsuki.
Natsuki hugs Sayori with tears on her face.
I cannot believe she rejected me. It would have been so nice. I can understand your pain. No worries. Not everyone can love everyone, but I'm sure she will still be your friend. The worst part is, she loves Hallie. She is a lesbian. She rejected me in disgust. Everything is going to be alright, Natsuki.
Natsuki grows a slight smile.
That is the right attitude. I am not sure, but you are such a beacon of hope. You motivate me to smile even though I am in pain. It will hurt, but I will be there to be with you. Thank you so much for saying this. Do you maybe want to go upstairs to my room to get some rest?
Natsuki nods. Sayori guides Natsuki into her room.
Do you maybe want to hug Mr. Cow? You can squeeze him harder than you can squeeze me.
Natsuki walks over to Mr. Cow.
Am I allowed to imagine Hallie onto Mr. Cow? If it makes you happy.
Natsuki punches the plushie. Natsuki punches the plushie again. Sayori looks away as Natsuki continues her punching.
That was so satisfying. Sorry that I beat up your plushie and Hallie to an extent. No worries, I understand your feelings. I admire that you hate Hallie.
What?
What do you mean by that? I thought you liked him. You're the only reason he is in the club in the first place. I thought you would become a better person in the club, but all he ended up becoming was a jerk with love interests. But to be honest, him getting affection, or affection, even though he was a jerk, gave me confidence in confessing to Yuri. If a jerk like Hallie can get love, I can get it as well. You are much better than him. You have a cute heart of gold. Thank you, but no one can beat your golden heart. Thank you, Natsuki. I am glad I can be an useful tool of kindness to you. That is a weird way of putting it. I guess you are the most useful tool I can imagine. Well, would you like me even if I wasn't an useful tool of kindness? If I would be unable to be so kind and helpful anymore? Of course, I would hurt anyone who hurts you. I would even fight Hibari if I need to. If what she said is true, Hibari would protect me as well. So I don't think you would ever need to fight Hibari for me. I more so meant that I would fight anybody for you. Anyone who would hurt you would be my enemy. Thank you, Natsuki. To be honest, it makes Yuri rejecting me feel oddly less bad. Yes, even if I will never have Yuri as my love, I will always have you as a friend. I can always find a girl who would never love Hallie as my love. Yeah, that sounds great. Can I stay at your place tonight? Because unlike your dad, my dad is very rough on me. Of course. I am sure there are many things we could do to pass the time. Oh, we could play a board game together. I can invite some more friends so we can play a board game with many. Great, I will look forward to it. Should I invite Yuri or should we avoid her? I would prefer it if you would avoid it. Okay, I will ask my parents for permission. Stay here. Dad, can Natsuki stay here tonight and can I invite some friends?
Of course, I don't have a problem with that.
Thanks, I am going to call some friends.
Sayori takes out her phone and contacts some of her friends. She prepares to contact Amy.
Hey, Amy, would you like to come over to play a board game?
Sure thing, I'd come right over.
Sayori then begins to contact Monica.
Monica, want to come over to my place for the evening? I wanted to get a group of people to play a board game.
Of course, let me guess, Hallie's also coming.
I don't think so, since Natsuki is not good with him right now.
Well, maybe we could use this to resolve their tension. Their tension.
Well, maybe another day, but I don't want to do it today.
Okay, I come over by myself.
Sayori then contacts Wendy.
Hello, it is me, Sayori from the library. I currently try to contact some friends to play a board game. And maybe you want to come over?
It could be a fun way to spend the evening. Where do you live? Or life?
Sayori sends her address to Wendy.
Thank you, I will come right over.
I called them. They should be here soon.
Sounds good. I hope you have fun.
I am sure I will have fun.
Howdy, Sayori.
Wow, you got here fast.
Great to see you, Amy. How about you go to the living room as the rest arrives?
Of course.
How did the contacting go? Great. Amy already arrived and went to the living room. Neat. Then I will also go there.
Well, I am going to do something upstairs. I am sure you are going to have fun.
I am here, Sayori.
Welcome, Monica. You can go to the living room while I wait for the final guest to arrive.
Okay.
Knowing that Wendy never went to her house before, Sayori goes outside to await her arrival. Well, Amy never went to her house before either, according to her.
Hello, you have a nice house.
Thank you. My dad is a rich lawyer.
That sounds interesting. I find lawyers pretty attractive.
Can you please not fall in love with my dad? Statement, not a question. That a childhood friend of mine who has a crush on my mother is annoying enough.
What?
No worries, I'm more so meant I find the child very nice and desirable. While I may grow in admiration for him, I try my best to avoid loving him to avoid making things awkward.
Sounds great. Let's get into the house now.
That was a natural conversation. Sayori and Wendy go into the living room.
Hello, everyone. I'm a new friend of Sayori. My name is Wendy.
Howdy, my name is Amy.
My name is Monica.
I am the president of the literature club at my school. My name is Natsuki. I am also a member of said literature club. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
There are many things I could tell about myself. What do you want to know?
What kind of things do you like?
I like fictional narratives a lot. All kinds of them like books, video games, poems, movies, etc.
That is great! I, as the president of the Literature Club, also have an admiration for fictional narratives. I love abstract poetry. I think I am quite talented at writing that kind of poem.
Maybe I can read your poems one day.
That would be great. I would love to get feedback on my poetry. How about we play Pavilion Archway, a board game for 5 players?
Well, that game is one of my favorites.
What is it about?
It is a game where you need to collect the 5 demons, Tina, Lily, Kusnaha, Annabelle, and Lagnea, to reach the Holy Eternal Pavilion. Each player starts with 1 demon, and you need to take each other's demons away.
That sounds like it has potential. Great, then we can play it. Just don't get mad over the game. It's all about fun in the end. And then let's play.
Then each of us needs to pick our starting demon. Can I pick Lagnea?
Of course, can I pick Lily?
Sure thing, I want to pick Tina then.
I want to pick Kusnaha. Then I guess I am going to pick the demon that remained. It was Annabelle, wasn't it?
Yes, Annabelle is the demon of the hunt.
Then let's play.
Sayori takes the game out and prepares the board. They all then begin to start playing the game. Sayori sits next to Natsuki to ensure she can help her better. The begin is a bit slow-paced, as Natsuki and Monica, to a lesser extent, both need to get fully into the rules. After a bit, though, the game starts to get moving. The game is pretty long. The early game was pretty interesting, as everyone needed to get capable to talking to each other's demon, and in the beginning, the game even has some co-op aspects. Over the early game, people begin to equip and each of them begins to get some own items that gives everyone their own skills. But then the game began to get more competitive, with Wendy taking Kusnaha for Monica. The game switched gears, and over time, Wendy and Amy showed themselves as the 2 best players in the game. But the others did not give up, as even if you lose your demon, you can get back into the race quite easily. Natsuki did manage to attack Amy at one point, turning the Wendy against Amy any fight into a Wendy against Natsuki fight. Okay, I guess it was they meant to Amy, but they typed any. But in the end, Wendy won. Okay, this is just a highly shortened version of the game, I can tell. The game had much more length and depth, but games are most fun when you experience them yourselves, and I don't want to bore you with a game you can never play.
I won. You were a good opponent, Amy.
Thank you, you were also a very talented opponent. I am glad we had so much fun playing this. What do you guys want to do now? I promised to be with Hallie tonight, so I don't have much more time. Okay then, bye-bye, I hope you have fun.
Thank you for inviting me. I had tons of fun with your friend circle. But unfortunately, I have to go.
That is completely okay, I can totally understand that. I look forward to meeting you again.
Thank you, that feeling is mutual.
I hope she never falls in love with Hallie. I don't think she will fall in love with him. But to be sure, I can avoid having her meet Hallie.
Why are you guys talking so negatively of him? I thought you have a crush on him.
He is a jerk. He is going to mistreat my precious Yuri. But Yuri is taking her instead of me.
Her?
Oh, did you get rejected by her?
Natsuki nods.
Oh, that must be pretty awful.
Sayori, Natsuki, Amy, dinner is ready. Oh, is everything alright, Natsuki?
I am fine. I am just going through a lot, but Sayori is helping me through these times.
That sounds good, but if you ever need someone with tons of life experience to talk to, you can always talk to me.
Thank you, sir. I think I am now ready for dinner.
Then come over to the dining room. Everyone gets to the dining table. Luna gets 5 plates for all of them and puts pasta on each plate.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, Miss Sayori's mother.
I am grateful for each plate of foreign food I get without cooking it myself. Thank you. It is great to be grateful for every nice thing others do for you.
That is correct, Sayori. Now I hope everyone enjoys the meal.
Everyone begins to eat their pasta. Sayori and Natsuki eat the fastest out of them, and so they are the first to refill their plates. Natsuki seems to enjoy it the most out of them.
You seem to enjoy it a lot. I'm glad I made such good pasta.
Yeah, I'm glad you give me so much to eat. I usually make all of my food myself, so not needing to do that is a great chance.
That sounds very concerning.
It is, but it does make me very competent on my own. But it isn't perfect. I don't enjoy being at home too much. That is part of why I want to sleep here.
I can understand those feelings. My friend Hibari also rarely eats hot dinner at home. That is why she grew a very big backbone, but at the price of not being so social. Being strong became her main way of being satisfied in life. I hope you don't end up like Hibari.
I don't think I will end up like her. I do have a literature club, and especially Sayori after all.
Thank you.
No problem.
They all then continue to eat. After a bit, Amy is done eating.
Thank you for the meal. I think I need to go home now. Goodbye. I am glad you enjoyed my meal.
The rest continue to eat. Luna is soon also done eating.
I am going to meet a friend of mine now. I hope you and Natsuki have fun tonight, Sayori.
Goodbye, Mom. I hope you have fun.
Sayori, Natsuki, and Hiroto then all continue to eat.
I am stuffed.
I am glad to hear that. Natsuki gets up and brings Luna's, Amy's, and her plates and put them into the dishwasher. Thank you, Natsuki.
No problem, sir. A girl should clean her own plate.
That is correct, Natsuki.
Sayori also gets up and puts her plate into the dishwasher. Thank you, Sayori.
What should we do now, Sayori?
How about we go upstairs to my room and, prepare the sleepover setup?
That sounds great.
And so they went. After Sayori and Natsuki went into the room, she went to her closet to get a sleeping bag out.
You can go sleep in my bed. I take the sleeping bag.
Thank you. You don't need to do this.
You are my guest. It is polite to offer the better bed to my guest.
Sayori then sets her sleeping bag up.
Let me get my pajama. Singular pajama.
Your pajamas look good. I sadly don't have a pajama, so I will just sleep in the clothes I wear right now. I could sleep in my bra and underwear, but that would probably be a bit inappropriate. Or inappropriate.
If it is more comfy for you, I would not mind.
I think I'm going to pass. I don't want to give this any romantic tension.
That is okay, Natsuki.
I enjoyed being with you today. I envy your parents. They are super kind and loving.
Thank you.
Sayori is thanking herself.
Thank you, Sayori, but let me tell you a little secret. My parents are not loving each other. They lie to me every day.
Are you joking to make me feel better?
I am not lying. My parents want that I grow up normally, but I saw through their lies. We both don't have perfect parents. No worries.
Thank you, but you still have the better parents. My dad wants that I am tough so badly that he never comforts me. Your parents love you. They love you enough to pretend you have better parents.
I guess there is truth to that statement. I mean, I just want to ensure you know that I am not a perfect girl. I want to ensure you don't feel like you are the only girl with your kind of problems.
Thank you. You truly are a nice friend.
I'm glad I can be so useful.
But don't just think I just see you as a tool.
I know how you meant it as a compliment and not as something detracting my worth.
Natsuki hugs Sayori. Sayori smiles upon seeing Natsuki so happy. They hugged for something that felt like an eternity. A nice eternity.
How about we go to bed now?
That sounds good.
Natsuki and Sayori both then prepare their sleeping places. They both go to the bathroom to brush their teeth. They return after brushing their teeth.
You can lay down on your bed while I turn the lights off.
Sayori then goes into her sleeping bag.
Good night, Sayori.
Good night, Natsuki.
Sayori then goes to sleep, enjoying a well-deserved rest. Thank you for playing this mod. MC Sprites made by Childish N. Mio and Monica Casual Clothes made by Yagami Rai 10. Sayori Pajama made by Noah RPY and Oliver C. Norton. Wendy and Mom Yori Sprites made by GHM. Amy made by Though Mr. Y. Psy Waves and AJ the Funky. Dad Yori Sprites made by Storm Blaze. Music by Zerg Hybrid, D Yankee, and Sayori. Chibis made by Soldat. Backgrounds by Patrax, Just Mr. Epic, Nuxel, and Kimagure after. Were there any chibis? Idea, writing, and remixes have been done by Tritrus Serpafu. Proofreading done by Sayori. Sayori, you failed him. Sayonara, Tritrus Serpafu, 2021. And, well, there you go. That was Sayori and Christmas Adventure. A not especially Christmas-related adventure. Kind of disjointed, really. But that's going to do it for this mod. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and we'll catch you next time with more Doki Doki. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.